Hello Mumbaikars, welcome back to the Rajya channel, where we try to understand the basic problems that are going on around in politics and clarity and context with responsibility. Today's topic is sensitive, politically charged, and extremely important from the perspective of governance, transparency, and public trust. We are discussing the Pune land controversy involving Parth Pawar and son of Maharashtra's Deputy Minister, that is Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. Ajit Pawar. Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. This analysis is based entirely on publicly reported information, official statements, and ongoing investigations. The purpose of this video is not to assign guilt, but to explain what has been reported, why citizens are concerned, and what this means for governance in Maharashtra. Let's begin. What is the Pune controversy? At the heart of this issue lies a 40-acre plot of land in Pune's Mundwa area, a location where real estate values has skyrocketed due to rapid urbanization, IT infrastructure, and its proximity to key commercial hubs. Reports say that the land's market value is estimated around 1,800 crores. However, it was reportedly agreed to be purchased for 300 crore by a firm linked to Parth Pawar called Amadia Enterprises LLP. People buy land every day. But why is this land so controversial? Let's get into the details. The nature of the land, the duty paid, and the official government part of the whole land. Let's get into the details. Why the nature of the land matters. So if land was Vatan status, it cannot be freely sold, especially not without government verification and clear legal permission. This is where the first red flag appears. This isn't ordinary private land. The plot has been described as Mahar Vatan land. Historically, Vatan lands were given to specific communities for public service duties. Over time, laws have been formed to protect such lands and prevent arbitrary sale of misuse. Several reports suggest that it could be a government land, or more important, it could be owned by the government and could be controlled only by the government. And that's why this is very important. Who initiated the land? Who allowed it for sale? Who has checked and verified the ownership of the land? That makes this land whether it should have been sold in the first place. When land belonging to the public is transferred to private hands, especially politically connected hands, it becomes a matter of public concern. If you ever bought land in Mumbai or Pune, wherever in Maharashtra, you know how difficult it is. The registration, fees, and everything. Whether it is Kandivli, Borivali, or maybe even places like Marine Drive. It's always very difficult, and that's the reason why the stamp duty is so important. Now, this 300 crore property, it should at least attract, if not more, tens of crores of stamp duty. But in this case, only 500 rupees was paid as registration charges. Can you believe it? A letter of intent from a district office is not the legally recognized document to claim such an exemption. And more importantly, the land was not yet classified as an industrial project. This raised very serious questions. Was the system bypassed, and did the buyer receive preferential treatment? If yes, it becomes not just an administrative lapse, but something that affects public trust in state systems. Why government officials are under the scanner? Multiple officials have come under scrutiny. A tehsildar who allegedly granted ownership rights improperly, a sub-registrar who registered the deal, and district level officers whose letters were used to claim stamp duty benefits. Some of these officials have already been suspended pending inquiry, which suggests that the state government does not consider this a small or routine irregularity. For citizens of Mumbai, where every building redevelopment Every flat transfer, every stamp duty payment is scrutinized in microscopic detail. This incident naturally raises eyebrows. The defense from Ajit Pawar and Pawar. We have to be fair to them. Let's face it, the deal has been cancelled, is what they are saying. According to him, the parties involved submitted an affidavit requesting cancellation. No money was exchanged. He says it was an agreement, not completed sale. His son did not know the land was government owned. He blames the sub-registrar for allowing registration that should not have happened. These statements are part of the official record and they are important to include in any responsible coverage. But that leads us to an important question. If the deal was innocent, why was it cancelled? Cancellation of a land deal of this magnitude, 300 crore, is not routine. When politically exposed person cancels such a transaction immediately after questions are raised, the obvious interpretation is that something about the deal was not fully transparent. And that is why a high-level commission has been formed. Senior bureaucrats are involved. Opposition parties have demanded accountability. Civil societies, groups in Pune and Mumbai are watching closely, and several journalists that do senior have found out that it has a lot of inconsistencies in the paperwork. Transparency becomes even more important when people in power or their relatives are involved. Why should Mumbai citizens care? This happened in Pune, not in Mumbai. Why should the Mumbaikar care? A precedent affects all urban land governance in Maharashtra. If a loophole allows undervaluation, improper registration or misuse of exemptions, it can affect and land deals in Mumbai too, including redevelopment, SRA projects and coastal reclamation. Number 2, it's about public resources. If public land is diverted, sold or transferred improperly, that is a direct financial loss to the people of Maharashtra. Accountability strengthens democracy. Educated urban voters, especially in cities like Mumbai, are the last line of defense against institutional misuse. We cannot afford apathy. What happens next? The state government's investigation will determine: was the land government owned by Watan land? Was the stamp duty exemption legal? Were the officials negligent and complicit? And did the buyer, in this case a firm linked to Pawar, knowingly benefit from illegal actions? Depending on the findings, outcomes may include criminal proceeding, revenue department corrections, changes in land classification procedures, stronger oversight of politically connected transactions. For citizens, the most important thing in this is the transparency. Finally, is this about one family or one transaction? No. It's about the whole of Maharashtra having its own architectural and moral responsibility towards anything that happens. It's about our land, public land, and how it's managed. It is about whether the law applies equally to every citizen, whether you are an ordinary person in Borivali or a powerful political figure in South Mumbai. Mumbai has always been a city that stands for fairness, hard work, and accountability. It is only right that we demand the same values from our public institution. Thank you for watching. Stay connected, stay informed, stay engaged. And let's work together towards a Maharashtra that is honest, transparent, and truly for the people. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra. Thank you.